It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay, we can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yes.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So these
Don't scare the snake.
are month-old reticulated pythons. Let's go ahead and bring them.
Yeah,
closer.
I can hold it.
You just support their
In a
body.
second.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
And you can show them to stream.
Hello.
We
love
got long
snakies. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight on
That's just. She's just this heavy.
That's
Okay,
good.
great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
Alright, now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah. I do.
Okay. 420 is when you smoke
that-
weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that. before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like, I'll move it to e10.
E10. Where's E10? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway,
Look at the chat and Nemo's twitch. 6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king, a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Pulte. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my god.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my god, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, workout for the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into, like, this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to... Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it. Like, my fists aren't very big. They fit perfectly into each of these holes. And that's why my hand is, like, beyond bruised. They're quite bad. Oh shit, I should play this. Fudge. Wait, I checkmated? Wow, I'm a genius! All planned! Oh, know who this is. Your girlfriend? Vertosh's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking. I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He's dating a chess player? Good for him, I guess. I don't know if that's a good for him in Polish culture. I don't know what chess players are like in Poland. If you have an ELO, I'm automatically not dating you, so tough luck, buddy. Only dating people who have no idea what the fuck chess is. Alright, okay. I'm scared, guys. Just a little bit. 3, 2,
Let's go, Nemo.
1. Oh my god!
That was awesome.
That was so scary. You did it. Okay, thank you. It was calm for like a brief second. Right. It was really brief second.
And you got those dragons dragged.
Okay, thank you so much. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only
That's why
match.
you should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were. Yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yep.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So these
Don't scare the snake.
are month-old reticulated pythons. Let's go ahead and bring them.
I can hold them.
Just support their body.
second.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We love snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just
trying
her body
to.
weight on
That's just. She's just this heavy. Okay, great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
All right, now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
Hello, you guys are all doing well today. Good afternoon, good evening. Whoa, the lighting is a little scuff. But I do hope you guys are all doing well. I was on a 7 a.m. flight out of LA. So I am a little exhausted, but that is okay. I actually managed to sleep on the plane basically the whole way through, so I did get some sleep. But I don't know. Something about sleeping on a plane is not quite the same as sleeping on a bed, you know? But yeah, I definitely should have stayed in LA and flown back at a better time because this was kind of crazy. But I hope you guys are doing well. We can't miss a day of stream when today is going to be a poker day. Yeah, I know. I'm very lucky that I can actually sleep on planes and stuff because if I was not, the amount of travel I do would not work out. I take a lot of red eyes and stuff like that. So, I actually have no idea what's going on in LA right now. Yesterday night was raining a ton and then it stopped raining by the time I was going to the airport. So I don't know what it's like today, but yeah, it's all good. It is all good. Yeah, I was really hoping, well, I don't know. I think it's time for me to get back. It's good to be in LA for a bit, but also I got stuff that I gotta do here. Are red eyes cheaper? I don't think I even noticed that red eyes are cheaper. Red eyes are just so much more convenient for this time, you know? Like you just make up time. In my head, if you take a red eye, it's basically like you didn't have to spend the time traveling at all. So that's how I see it. But today wasn't actually a red eye. Today was a 7 a.m., like I mentioned. I tried. I was going to plan on taking the red eye from last night. And it was going to be... Yeah, I couldn't make it from the party to the airport in time. So I decided to just take this morning flight. But that's okay. It's all good, all good. I'm eating something quite healthy to hopefully offset that. I need to go get a fork. Oh, that sucks, Apollo. Yeah, I got the last window seat. So I sleep like this, and then I slowly fall down with my head. So my neck kind of hurts. The FlyQuest party was really good. I like my outfit a lot from the party. I've been outfit planning for the last little bit. I don't know. I just really enjoy taking creative steps for my clothing. I guess is how I would describe it. But I wore the outfit the entire day. So it was good. And yeah, it's good to be back as well. I am hoping to... I've been on a Berserk binge read. That's literally all I do at night is to read Berserk. It's been fun, but I'm rereading it for like the 5th time. I actually haven't finished it, or I'm not up to date on it, because when I was rereading it, it was before Kentaro Miura died, unfortunately. He has now passed, so I actually didn't follow it for a little bit, but now we're gonna go back to reading it. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of something a little edgy. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. Binge reading Berserk. I know. Aw, that's awesome. Hawaii sounds like it's gonna be so good. I have no further trips planned for the rest for right now, but hopefully we'll get something going. I was actually talking to my friends about maybe going to like skiing or Courchevel or something like that. But hey, Nico, thanks so much for the 59 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I went to a FlyQuest party. It was just like something that my org put together. I am on FlyQuest, and they were throwing a party in LA, and they really wanted me in town for it, so they flew me out. And obviously, we got a lot of content done. I don't just... I was like, we gotta get all these projects completed and stuff, so I ended up doing a couple of different photo shoots. One for my chessboard launch. I did another... like it's an app type thing, and then FlyQuest is an esports org, so they're primarily in League of Legends, but the party was so packed. Actually, it was so packed. It was a lot of non-FlyQuest people, but yeah, it was good. There's still 2 people on our league team that are staying, Quad and Masu, and then I got to hang out with our support, Busio, last night. So that's kind of what was going on. But yeah, it's good to be back. It wasn't that difficult to move. It was just a lot of people. They booked a huge space. I would say there were probably, like 500 or so. And they had a burger station, a smash burger station that was pretty good. So that was also fun. Had a burger for free. For free. Okay, so today we are going to be, I gotta go grab headphones because I'm actually not sure what happened to mine and why it's not plugged into my PC. So I'll do that really quick. You haven't seen a Smash? Oops, how did I mute it accidentally? Alright, there we go. I'm actually not sure how I managed to mute it. So my apologies. It's not really a button you press. It's like a tap on the top. So that's pretty impressive that I actually managed to mute it. But yeah. Alright, awesome. Okay, so today we are going to be, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a bullet grind, which means I'm actually on the wrong account. Give me 1 second. I gotta swap accounts real quick. For those of you who have hit level 6 on Star Trek and you have not gotten a wheel spin, please do let me know. Because I am actually not remembering. So if you have hit level 6, do let me know because we'll spin the wheel for you, and then you also have the chance to win a game against me or $5 on Phenom, and there's just some fun stuff over there. So if you guys have not yet installed Star Trek, !star, hit level 6 to spin the wheel, and it should be really good. And tomorrow we'll probably be doing a viewer arena. But today, I haven't played any bullet in a little bit. So we are going to be doing a little bullet grind. A little bullet grind. Yeah. I've been so busy. Otherwise, I would have worked on some of the... Whoa. What's happening? Why is my OBS lagging? What the hell? That was weird. Why is my PC lagging? Are you guys seeing the lag too, or is it just me? No? Okay, weird. Alright, fair enough. No problem. Look, if it's not lagging, not my problem. I did not get good rest. I am, like, I don't even know what kind of rest I'm on. But hey, it's okay. I'm not currently playing, so it's hard to tell. That's really strange, because my PC is definitely... that it's not skipping. Are you guys sure? Like, over there, it was just lagging. Yeah. I'm not touching the mute button at all. So, it says it's not dropping any frames. So I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, you guys saw that? Okay. Weird. Well, hopefully it's not an issue. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully it just stabilizes. I have not used my PC in like a week, so there's potentially some issues going on in the background. I have no idea. I genuinely do not know. I'll just close some random stuff that I don't need, and maybe that will solve the issue. Like, I don't need Riot Client. I don't need Steam right now. I don't need Vanguard. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, hopefully it doesn't lag anymore. Hey, Crystal Ball, thanks for the gifted sub to Bean Dip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my headphones, and I'll be right back. BRB. Okay, weird. I cannot find any of my headphones, which is not great. So today will just be headphones-less. Yay. It's fine. It's all good. It is all good. Let me just play something for you guys then. I'll put on some DMCA free music that hopefully you're able to hear. A little Spirited Away soundtrack never hurt anyone. I have so much random stuff open. It's mostly because I play a lot of games and then I never close the game clients. So like I'll have Blizzard up, I'll have Steam up, I'll have Riot up. Hey Twitch, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I have not played Blitz in a little while. So today is going to be interesting. Today is going to be fascinating. Okay, here. Here. Bam. 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 I don't think this collar is high quality enough. It's also just not that sharp. Thanks, Mega! Yeah, I had a pretty good time in LA. So. Yay! I'm just having avocado toast. Just some avo toast. With some pickled onions, radishes, cucumbers, and stuff on top. It's really good today. Sometimes the bread is really old, but it's also gluten-free bread. And it's like, it's delicious. I'm I am not gluten-free, nor am I vegan. But the place I get this from is a vegan and gluten-free place. And their stuff is so good. I don't intentionally try to really be anything. It just so happens that this is like my favorite avocado toast in Toronto. This? Well, funnily enough, if you get 2 slices of this, like of the same size, it's only $16 Canadian, which I think is really good. Now, I can't finish 2 slices of avocado toast, so I only get 1. But when I'm saying this, if you get 2, it's pretty good value. 1 is $10 Canadian. Which I also still think is pretty good value. Hey, Marin Ray, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. Having 1 is more expensive. I honestly should be getting 2. 1 for today, 1 for tomorrow, but it doesn't save that well. Oh yeah, poke is awesome. I don't have that much poke here. Just because there's not a lot of fresh fish around. But I eat a lot of sushi and sashimi in Japan. Not so much poke. I prefer just having the raw fish. Yeah. It's pretty affordable. Yep. Back in Canada. I have no idea what Rouge Poulet is. Is this a Canadian chain? Dude, Canada is not like the boonies. I don't know where this chain exactly exists, but typically, in most cities in Canada, you can get Uber Eats. It's not like we're living out in the wild and outside of Toronto and Vancouver, everybody else is hunting for their food, bro. It's still a relatively developed country. Yeah, the Mounties personally deliver it. Yeah. Oh. I'm not a huge fan of nachos. There's never a time when I've been like, I want nachos. I would rather get a salad 100% of the time. I don't know. Nachos are not for me. Yeah, always funny. I'd rather just have the guac. Yeah, but see? I don't love the flavor of tacos. Like, I'm not a huge burrito person. I'm not a huge taco person. There are some very specific Mexican flavors that I am a fan of, like moles. Certain tacos for sure. But typically, it's just not my style of food. That's crazy, Conqueror. When I was living in Finland, a lot of people did actually hunt for food, but... Yeah, I've been to Mexico, like, a few times. And it's fine, but it's just not my favorite, which is okay. Can't like every cuisine in the world, you know? Mexico City has amazing diverse food, though. Like, I would 100% want to visit Mexico City. Not necessarily for Mexican food, although I'm sure I will try it, but they just have such good food in general. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against eating grasshoppers. I don't know. That's not an issue for me. I don't think it's possible to like every cuisine in the world. There has to be something you don't like. I mean, I guess that's not true. I guess some people do like a lot of different things, but... Oh. They're crunchy and they have good protein. Yeah, we just started a support group for Indian places changing their dishes. Bro. Oh my gosh, I want Indian food so bad. I got myself a vegan falafel bowl for later. But if somebody had brought up Indian, I would have definitely not ordered that bowl. I just gotten some Indian. Yeah, I agree that every cuisine is bound to have one dish you like. Like I said, I mean, I can enjoy a taco, it's just not my preferred style of food. Like tacos, burritos, they're fine. You know, you can't go wrong with bread, with carbs, meat, and cheese. Like, oh, I would say I do like a good poblano. What are they? The, like, cooked peppers. Those I really enjoy. I think one of the issues I have had with that style of cooking is just, it can be a little heavy. And I tend to not really enjoy super heavy foods unless it is Asian in flavor. So, like, I love curries. I love Indian curries. I love Thai curries. I love Japanese curries. But yeah. Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of ways you can make a taco, so. But I don't really enjoy, like, just carbs and cheese, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not a snacking on chips and not, like, with cheese type person. I like chips plain. Or with a little ketchup, but, yeah. Then it gets too much. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't really eat hot dogs. I do try to stay relatively healthy. It's hard. It's hard. But that's why I like LA so much. LA has so much healthy food. It's so easy to eat healthy in LA. And I appreciate that. It's okay. I do that sometimes too. I just try not to do it too much. You know, it's all about balance. All about balance. That's the only thing that matters. You should be able to enjoy things in life. If you didn't, what's the point of living? Yeah. I would say that if you're eating out in America, it can definitely be a little harder to find healthy food, depending on where you are, but LA is pretty easy to find healthy food. Oh, speaking of LA food, I went to this place called Novikov one of the nights, and I really wanted their moussaka. And I ordered it, and then it never came. And then we were like, okay, well, where's this moussaka? And they were like, we don't have a moussaka. And we were like, wait, it's on the menu. What do you mean you don't have a moussaka? And that was crazy. I don't understand what happened there, but they had this moussaka on the menu. I was so excited to try it. No, they just didn't have a moussaka. Like, they went to the chefs and asked, and the chefs were like, oh, we don't have a moussaka. And it's, like, on the menu. Anyways, it's fine. I just ate my friend's gluten-free pasta instead. But I was really confused as to why there was no, like, what happened. I just don't understand what happened, you know? So I thought that was really funny. It was really odd. Yeah, it was really, really odd. Super weird stuff. Moussaka is a Greek eggplant. It's like a Greek shepherd's pie. Basically. Hey, Oregano! Thanks so much for the 60 months. Appreciate it. True. True, true, true. I've had frog's legs. But not just that they were out of stock. No, no, no. You're not understanding. It's not like they sold out. They don't have it. The chefs never prepared a moussaka that night. So maybe somebody just jumped the gun on printing the new menu, but they were literally like, we don't have a moussaka on the menu. And I wasn't gonna fight them or argue with them or anything because it was clearly on their menu, but it was so bizarre because it was very clearly on their menu. And when I ordered it, they were like, okay, yeah, they marked it down. And then when it was time to come out with all the other main dishes, there was no moussaka. And we were like, okay, wait, where's the moussaka? And they were like, oh, there is no moussaka. We don't have a moussaka. They don't even have eggplants. They don't have that as an option. They don't serve that dish. That's not a dish available. And it was just like, whoa. Why was this on the menu in the first place? So, yeah. They, I guess somebody on their team must have thought that they were going to serve moussaka that night, but they actually were not serving moussaka that night. So, you know, it happens. I get it. I do. Like, some miscommunication between the marketing team and the actual, like, chefs. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna serve moussaka sometime this week, so the marketing team just puts it on the menu, but the chefs don't have it ready yet because they don't have their shipment of eggplants, whatever it is. Whatever it is. I don't know why there was no moussaka, but I just thought it was really funny. Yeah, I know. I was like, what? This is the one dish I was really excited for. You're telling me you don't have it? What on earth? Anyways, I just thought it was hilarious. I ate everything else. There was these, like, gnocchi pasta thingamajiggies. Those were good. I've been in a moussaka mood for so long. I wanted moussaka before I even went to LA. When I was in Greece, I had so much moussaka. Like 3, 4 different types of moussaka. And they were all insanely good. Oops, I misclicked. My bad. But yeah. Why? I don't know. Gyros are good. Oh. Yoink. Yo, Padawan! Thanks for hitting level 2. LA was good. It was really busy. But I am excited for all the content that's gonna come out. I don't know if I have a favorite restaurant in LA. Oh! Osteria Moza. I really like Osteria Moza. It's Nancy Silverton's Italian restaurant. That's a really good one. I don't like In-N-Out. So, I'm a huge Shake Shack person, but you can get Shake Shack in a lot of other places, and they're all basically the same. I actually had Shake Shack in Japan just to test, like, how their Shake Shack is. So, yeah. That was good. But yeah. Mendocino Farms. Mendocino Farms is one of my favorite chains in all of the world. I love Mendo. I just like healthy food. I order takeout for Shake Shack mostly. So, yeah. I like their Shake Stack. They have a Shake Shack burger that's a mushroom patty, and then there's also the beef patty, so you get the best of both worlds. I just gotta kill some ships, Padawan. That's it. That's literally it. It is so much cheese. Which is why I don't get it very often. But when I do get it, that's what I get. The shake stack is awesome. Huh. It's so good. 10 out of 10 burger. Wait, you are on Isle of Man? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Good for you. It's checkmate. Sad. I'm really excited for some of the content that's gonna come out from LA. It was a really big content trip. Got so much stuff done. But yeah. Doesn't Isle of Man also have a motorcycling tournament? That's the one I know. I don't know what the Grand Swiss is, but... yeah, I've actually loosely followed the motorcycling tournament. Because I just think it's so cool. I don't know. I don't follow many motorcycling tournaments, but... second year in a row, no deaths? Aw, that's lovely. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, the FIDE Grand Prix was... the FIDE... wait, what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I know what the FIDE Grand Swiss is. Is this not the women's FIDE Grand Prix? It's a different tournament? Yeah, I know about... I follow more motorcycling than I do classical chess tournaments, probably. That's basically all I know about Isle of Man, though. Is that they've got a really prestigious motorcycling tournament. I don't have a motorcycle. I've always wanted to ride a motorcycle, and I would love to have a motorcycle, but I understand it's so incredibly unsafe. What do you mean no one watches Isle of Man? I have unironically watched Isle of Man. But I'm really glad to hear that there were no deaths this year. But I still don't think I'm getting a motorcycle. Maybe one day. It's funny. There's a bishop. For free. Free is a good price. Bam. No! I didn't have time, but I should have just shuffled my rook here, taken this, and then promoted. But it's alright. Scooters can also be dangerous, yeah. Harley Davidson blames Gen Z for killing motorcycles? Yes. I can understand that. I'm just gonna say, motorcycles are awesome, and they look really cool, but first of all, I live in Canada, so right now, I have literally 2 months in the year where I can ride a motorcycle outside without freezing to death. So that's number one reason for not getting one. Number two reason, Canadian drivers or Toronto drivers are awful. No thank you. Do not want to deal with that. And then it's also just like, in general, it's just so inconvenient. If you have friends, you can't drive people around. Oh no, what the heck, Sandros? No, that's so sad. Oh yeah, also Gen Z can't afford anything. Ah, but Harleys are really cool. I was in Vegas one time and I ran into this group that was doing a motorcycle tour. So, I guess it's like a package deal where the company just ships everybody's motorcycles to Vegas and they start their tour from Vegas and they go all the way up to like Oregon and stuff from Vegas. And I thought that was really cool. And I'm like, oh, how do you guys, you know, carry your furniture? Because you can't, not furniture, sorry, your clothing and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, the company just has that truck that follows us around and all their suitcases and stuff into that truck. I'm like, this is insane. This is like, you know, like instead of doing a road trip, you really want to use your motorcycle. So instead of just renting a car and doing a road trip, they are cheap. That's literally what I was saying. I was like, huh. I mean, that sounds pretty expensive, but hey, I guess like there's a market out there for wealthy motorcycle enthusiasts. Because of course there would be. I just thought it was really, really, really fascinating. But I was like talking to this couple and I was like, oh, so how does this logistically work? Because, you know, you're on a motorcycle the whole time. And they're like, oh yeah, it's actually pretty easy. It's like an all-inclusive resort, you know? And I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah. I know, Foxwalker. I know. No, I've never been on a motorcycle. I've literally never been on a motorcycle. I've been on scooters. They don't count, though. No, that's not true. I mean, they're still riding the motorcycle themselves. It's just they have a backup truck that carries their like suitcases. I don't think that's cheating. That's just they're still riding the motorcycle up to Oregon. They're just making sure that they're well equipped along the way, which is fine. It's like those people that do those like what is it? Why can I not think of this very specific cycling tournament right now? Tour de France. Wait, is Tour de France the one that is like you have a team and you swap people? Anyways, some of these cycling tournaments and stuff, you basically have a team, right? And like it's not like you are the only person there the whole time. You need somebody to carry like your underwear and your sunscreen and supply you with water. So that's kind of my point. Like I don't think that that's cheating or anything. It's just you're still the one doing the biking. It's just you need somebody there to provide you with XYZ because you're on a bike. You're not in a car. You can't just yeah, anyways. But yeah. I do really enjoy random racing sports. I don't know why. It's not like I don't even watch Formula 1 or anything, but yeah, I've like followed Isle of Man loosely, the motorcycling tournament. I follow Tour de France very loosely, very, very, very loosely, mostly because of the scandals. Unfortunately, is why I hear about anything from Tour de France. Le Mans, I try to check in every now and then. I recently just watched Ford versus Ferrari. It's just fascinating, you know? Like, these are some crazy activities that people do. I've never driven a race car. I don't even drive very often. I had a car and I don't have a car anymore and now I don't drive. Yeah, I did actually watch it in one go because I was on a plane. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do makeup on a bicycle, exactly, so. Well, you can cheat in cycling by steroids. That seems to be the answer. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, Xandros. I have my opinions about motorcycling and the safety around motorcycling and their races, but hey, that's not my content specification. So I'll let you all do that. I'll keep enjoying from a distance and I'll keep hoping that one year or hopefully nobody dies in these races because it is a really dangerous race. It's actually probably true. As somebody who has grown up playing a very slow game, I think I am fascinated by speed. I've always loved sprints. That's what I did in track. Sprinting and jumping. I like to watch Usain Bolt. That was my era growing up. I liked Michael Phelps. Like, these really fast humans, and then obviously also outside of just pure, like, human activities, right? You had cycling, you had racing. The one thing I could never really get into is indoor cycling. When the London Olympics happened, and for whatever reason, probably for the sake of their medals, London decided to implement like 20 different indoor cycling races. I was just like, okay, bro. Cycling for 400 meters is kind of silly. No offense. They had like 400, they had 1500, they had, yeah, there were literally 20 different formats of races where you just go around in a circle. And I'm like, yeah, I you know what? I think I'm good. So, yeah, might as well just walk it, you know? Okay, but speed skating? I don't know. Maybe if there's an Amsterdam Winter Olympics, they'll implement 20 different types of indoor skating. But indoor skating, in my opinion, is more fun than indoor cycling. Like, what is the point of cycling for 400 meters? No, seriously. Yeah, but that's different. Like, okay, sure. We have 100 meters, we have 400 meters, we have 400 medleys, we have relays, we have all these different things in swimming, but 400 meters cycling? Why would you? Like, I don't know. I just think cycling is fine. I just think you can have a few. You don't need 400, 1,000, 1,500. Like, what's the difference between 1,500 and 1,000 meter cycling? Like, if you really think about it. I'm just genuinely curious. You know? Yeah, but with chess it's very different. Is it really that different at 400, between 400 meter cycling and 1,000 meter cycling? You can't give the argument of endurance between 400 meters and 1,000 meters. I'm sorry. If you're exceptionally good at cycling 400 meters, you better be exceptionally good at cycling 1,000 meters, because I don't know what happens, but there's no way you have that much of a drop-off in stamina between 600 meters. But, okay. Alright, you know what? I always thought indoor cycling's a little silly. I like mountain biking. I like Tour de France. I like all these random cycling competitions they have out there. I just think indoor cycling is a little silly. That's my only opinion. Like, exactly. Like, 400 meters cycling, it's just fine. But then why do you have all these different ones? Like, at some point, it's just like, okay, well, at least they only did it at the London Olympics, because obviously English people like to cycle, I guess, or whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. But once again, cycling is so different from boxing. Somebody who's an exceptional 400 meter cyclist better be good at 1,000 meter cycling, is my point. Like, there just can't be that much of a difference. Like, indoor cycling is kind of silly in the first place. The whole point of cycling is that you get somewhere, no? Like, isn't that the original intentions of cycling, is that you can hustle your ass a little faster without having to use a car? Have I seen the weather in England? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right. The weather in England is god-awful. I guess if you are, as a nation, truly do want to enjoy the sport of cycling and it's raining, like, majority of the time, Alright, fine. I guess you can cycle indoors. Sure. I guess you guys are not as lucky as France. France does have exceptional weather for outdoor cycling. You know what? I'm starting to see why indoor cycling has that much appeal. Wait, Paris gets more rain than London? Okay, sorry, I take it all back. Well, Isle of Man is a motorcycling race. That's very different. Motorcycling races and cycling races are not in the same, like, ballpark. I have hardly ever heard someone, unfortunately, I actually have heard of people die from cycling races, but I've hardly ever heard of someone die, like, obviously without some serious external reasons, but unfortunately motorcycling it's crazy. No, I'm not saying that indoor cyclers aren't athletes. I'm just saying it's, objectively speaking, a little silly. Like, yeah, I get that it makes a difference. So, there's indoor track and field. And those are different world records from outdoor track and field. So, you know. To each their own, I guess. I would just personally never cycle indoors. As, like, a hobby, you know? Like, my question is, how do these people get into indoor cycling? Seriously, at what point in your life do you realize, like, oh, I have no chance at being a good outdoor cyclist, so let me swap over to indoor cycling? I'm genuinely curious. Like, is this something that happens? See, I don't know anybody. I have no one in my life that is a competitive cyclist. So I can't even tell you about, like, I have no Tour de France friends. I have nothing. It would make sense that a lot of the athletes do both. Have I tried indoor chess? Oh my gosh. Wait, guys, can we pitch a new tournament format? For the next World Chess Championships, I want an indoor and an outdoor section. 6 games indoors, 6 games outdoors. Please. Follow the belt. Yeah, it's insane, Adam. I have so much respect for motocross. Like, motorcycling, motocross, all those different, like, tricks and stuff. Can we revisit scuba chess? Yeah. What about chess under the water? Oh my gosh, the indoor chess champion versus the outdoor chess champion would be so funny. Like, oh yeah, I'm the indoor chess champion. And it's like, sorry, what? What do you mean the indoor chess champion? Yeah, you heard me right, the indoor chess champion. So who's the outdoor chess champion? Well, you see. No, that'll be really funny. At the last outdoor chess championships. Don't have outdoor cycling tracks? Okay, but well, outdoors is also Magnus, so. Oh man. Oh, I forgot about the Total World Champ thing. I completely forgot that existed. Oh yeah, what about winter and summer outdoors? Oh my gosh. Wait, we're on to something here. How about the winter outdoor chess champion? It's gonna be Magnus. Winter Chess Olympiad. Where you have to play chess outside. In the freezing cold in Norway. In January. Gloves are not allowed. If you get frostbite, you're disqualified. Vodka is not banned. Because we're in Norway. All I'm saying is... Thanks, Opta. Talking about extreme sports. Yeah, maximum layers of clothing allowed is 5. New players resigning in advance. Oh, that's so funny, actually. Oh man, I'm totally down for this. Where do we pitch this? Extreme ironing. I've never heard of extreme ironing, but Finland has a couple of really weird ones. Finland does this wife carrying competition, and there's also an extreme sauna competition where you have to outlast everybody else in the sauna. And unfortunately, there have been multiple people who have died from the sauna contest. Yeah. It's not great. There's also I think the Saudis would fund this. Oh man. The wife, how much does their wife weigh? There's some other ones. Finland also has this game where you play soccer in the mud. I don't know why, but there's that, and there's also soccer in the snow. So those are two of Finland's other games. And then, yeah, they're funding everything except the Finnish wife carrying competition. Yeah, like, sorry, I meant obviously European football. Soccer. Oh my gosh, I've played mud soccer, unfortunately. I've also played snow soccer. Snow soccer is a lot better than mud soccer. Mud soccer is just kind of gross. But snow soccer is actually kind of fun. Trying to think what else weird sport does Finland have. Finland has this game called Mölky, which I don't know why. Apparently it's just Japanese and Finns competing in it. Oh no, I didn't know that's what happened, Buhaman. We do mud rugby. Oh yeah, there's cheese rolling in England. Dude, I have watched way too many different random ass sports. Finland actually does not have a bobsledding team. Even I have played. I've played a ton of Mölky. Yo, Philemon! Hello! Yes, let's do it. But you already have a sub. Bro already has a sub, and he's still redeeming it. But of course. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you want it to be part of... If you want to play a game against me, just a game? Okay, sounds good. Let me know. I think I remember your username. Yeah, that's okay. We can play 5-0. No odds? Cool. Phillips, so, right? The game cannot be in a classical. Wait. 5 by 60 is 300. Sorry. I had to do math. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Here, I'll just send you a challenge because I'm on the wrong account. Good luck. Wait, the Heavy Metal Knitting World Championships is a real thing? You know how there's Michelle, sorry, Michelle. Oh, her name is Michelle. I don't know why I thought it was wrong. But you know how there's like the Michelle Carre tries things? And like she does them really well? I want somebody to do like a spoof on that where it's just registering for the most random competitions. There's like a sleeping world championships or something. It's how long you can stay asleep for. The Heavy Metal Knitting World Championships, the cheese rolling contest. You'll never save up for a game after that Blue Jays disaster? Oh, that's sad. The next time I play competitive poker, I'm not sure. It's a great question. Good question. There's a bunch of other really random. Being in extreme sleeping must be widespread. Yeah, I mean, I do play a lot of online poker, but I assume when people ask about competitive poker, it means in person. I don't have any current plans for a live tournament. There's a spacing out competition. What does that even mean? Like, how do you determine that somebody is spaced out? Genuinely. The sleep contest was AI? No, it's real. Oh yeah, the oh my gosh, who was it? It's like Miss Venezuela or something. I don't remember her which country she was exactly from, but Miss Universe was recently happening. And as usual, they had to do their country announcements. Oh my god, this is such a niche part of the internet, but it was so funny. Finland's country announcement was hilarious. It was hilarious. WSOP Paradise in 2 weeks. Always a possibility. Always a possibility. But yeah. I'm not sure. I've been traveling so much recently that it's kind of nice to just be at home for a bit. Yeah, I like Miss Universe. I think it's interesting. Pageantry has never been my thing. Because I feel like my whole thing about doing fashion and modeling and all that is like going outside of the box, and pageantry is almost like you have to do it as per their requirements, if that makes sense. So I've never been a big pageant person. I actually have no idea who's Miss Universe right now. It's true, Gary, it's true. But people get really creative with their costumes these days, which is cool. That's pretty awesome. Get the most worms out of the ground. That's funny too. Having the remaining pomegranate seeds that were on my avocado toast. Not very exciting. But yeah, if you guys want to game against me, if you hit level 6 on Star Trek, you can spin the wheel. I'll pull up the wheel. I'm not a pageant person. It seems like so much work. It's like 10 different categories or something. I'm not interested in all of the categories. But yeah, if you hit level 6, you can spin the wheel for the chance to have a game against me, or get some chess advice, or $5 on Phenom. Star Trek is a game. It's a game. It's a mobile or PC game. It's pretty chill. You just gotta level up, literally. That's it. It is free to download. It is free to play. You can pay to win if you wanted to, but you don't have to, obviously. If anybody wants to try it out, it's just !star. And you get wheel spins at level 6 and level 9 and 22. If you just use my link, it should work. But if you want free stuff, Evil Rising gives you free stuff. So, if you wanted to. We're just setting up a little checkmate over here. Yo, Sapphire! Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Somebody on YouTube asked me, if I mail you a chessboard, would I sign it? And the answer is yes. The real question is, am I gonna ever send it back to you? Dude, I don't use saunas in the West very often because the temperature is like 10 degrees colder than anything I want to be in. Like when I go to the saunas in Canada, it's just like, bro, is it even on? It's so cold. That's why I like steam rooms. Because I can't get out of my head my concept of a sauna. It's not hot enough for me. And a lot of the times in the West, they do dry saunas, whereas in Finland, you can splash water on your saunas to make it warmer. So yeah, I've never been to Othership, but I have heard good things about Othership. I have heard good things. So, but I like steam rooms a lot. Yeah. Banya? I don't know what banya is. Seems far. Seems like I am not gonna make it there. That's alright. Yeah, my favorite spa in Toronto is the Four Seasons. It's pretty nice. I like the Four Seasons a lot. You're going to sauna tomorrow? Oh, that's awesome! Nice. Not everything's better in Finland, but the Four Seasons does not have a good sauna, but it does have a really good steam room. But I'll note down Other Ship. I've been really meaning to go to Other Ship for a while, and I just never had the chance. Sorry, excuse me. Woo! Jeez. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are. Saunas in Finland are really chill. Like really, really, really chill. Which, once again, I think it's good. Oh, pause, champ. Okay, let's go back to playing some Bullet. Although it's a bit pricey. Yeah, I think in most of Europe, being naked in the sauna is quite normal. Also, same for Japan. I went to a really nice onsen in Japan, and yeah. They're like, do not wear anything in the in the spa or in the onsen. Oh, I went to a really cute one. It was a little busy, it was a little touristy, but it was still good. Yeah, nothing at all. You're also not supposed to put your hair in the water. So, butt naked for Japanese onsens, and also butt naked for Finnish saunas. Oh my gosh, your Kyoto hotel at a private onsen? What? Wait. Wait a minute. Untime him out. You can't use the S word here, unfortunately. It just auto bans you. But yeah, there can be same-sex ones in, they're usually same-sex ones in Japan. Sorry, segregated. But in Europe, there can be. Although in Finland, I mostly did, like, women's only saunas and stuff. The other S word. Because of people you travel with, that's valid, I guess. Like, see, being butt naked with randos doesn't seem that scary, but being butt naked with, like, people you know does seem a little scary. I get you. I get you. Understood. A little flag. A little flag. Yeah, I like the natural spring ones. But I had a hotel in Kyoto that also had a private onsen, but it was very much not like a natural one. It was definitely a heated water one, which is fine. Heated water ones are still good. No, I did not visit Hiroshima. I haven't been to many places in Japan. Just Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo. That's it. I don't think Finland has any natural hot springs. I honestly don't know, but all the natural hot springs in Scandinavia are in Iceland because of the geothermal stuff. They have volcanoes. Finland is a very flat country without a lot of mountains and with no volcanic movement, so I highly doubt there's any natural hot springs in Finland. Highly doubt it. Oh, damn. Alright. Well, Nara is such a short trip from Kyoto, so I would say you should just do it anyways. But yeah, Finland's all lakes. Apparently Sweden has the highest amount of islands in the world or something. Finland's probably very close second. Natural hot springs in Idaho. That does not necessarily make me want to visit Idaho more. Norway doesn't agree with that statement. It's gonna take a lot for me to go to Idaho, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, in Finland you can definitely pour water on the stones. Encouraged to do so by your compatriots. Because everybody likes a hot steaming sauna. Yeah, well, Sweden has 267,000 islands, apparently. So. I'm just saying. Bum, bum, bum. Should have been fun to count them. Probably not many. Yeah, most of the islands are probably so tiny in Sweden. Like, so tiny. Like, you can't even fit a single cottage on them type of tiny. Yeah, they definitely are. No, they're definitely counting some of those. Yeah, I mean, we have similar islands in Finland. Where they're just extremely, extremely small. And like, sure, it's an island, I misclicked. But is it really an island if no one can sit on it? Every rock which is visible in the water is now an island. Exactly. Bum, 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 bum. The last time I was in Finland so long ago. Probably 10 years now. I don't know, I keep meaning to go back, but I just can't find a good reason to. Apparently it's changed a ton. So, I don't know. It's tough. I also just lived so far up north, it's a very long trip. I mean, I think it makes sense to visit countries that you've lived for 10 years in, yeah, at some point in your life. Maybe it's not this decade, but probably at some point I'll want to go back. I want to see if some of my friends are still alive, check in on them. Any leaks about roster changes on FlyQuest? The only leak I got is that I don't know any of the, like, I know the 3 people that are coming. Masu and Quad are obviously staying. Everyone's dipping. I don't know. I don't actually know, or nor have I heard of the 3 players that are joining FlyQuest. That's all I can tell you. That's all I got. They're total unknowns. Okay, that sounds good, Buhamon. I wouldn't say there's no reason to go to Finland. It's just... for the amount of time it takes to go to Finland, I could just go to Paris. There's always so much to do in Paris. I love Paris. I can go to my favorite wine and chess bar. I almost called them just a wine bar, but then I remembered it's really a chess bar that has great wine and pours me the whole bottle. So there's always that. There's always Blitz Society. I love Blitz Society so much. I mean, there's good reasons to visit Finland. Yeah. Oh, think about honeymooning in areas that aren't blazing hot. Like, blazing hot in terms of tourism, or like hot, like weather-wise. Because I have a ton of honeymoon ideas for you all. I'm just saying, Phuket's great. It's a classic. It's a classic. A lot of other people have done Phuket, but if you don't like hot, then maybe Norway? Oh, you don't like actual hot? Dude, do a cruise in Norway for the fjords. I'm sure Ulan or someone here can recommend you some. But there's some really, really awesome fjord cruises. Fjord cruises. I can't pronounce it. They're basically like these giant... Yeah, fun fact, it's not Phuket. It's Phuket. But yeah, fjords in Norway are good. I would skip... Whoa, that's checkmate! I didn't even see that. Damn. Damn. Nice. Okay, sounds good. Well, have fun with that. Have fun with that. Other places that are not too hot that are good for a honeymoon. If you're an outdoorsy type of person, I've heard Patagonia is beautiful. If you like hiking, Peru. But I don't know if people do that for their honeymoons. I'm just giving out, like, not so hot travel destinations. Japan in the winter is beautiful. Should absolutely go to Kyoto or something in winter, or Hokkaido. Beautiful place. It'll be cold. It'll be nice. Iceland, yes, but Iceland is expensive. Like, unfathomably expensive. I was trying to book a trip there earlier this year, and not only was everything booked out, but like a basic hotel stay at the Hilton or whatever in Reykjavik was like 400 bucks. And I was like, huh. I also did try to go during Pride Week, which is a really big deal in Reykjavik. So I was like, alright, you know what? It is very much worth it, but I'm also just, I didn't want to do that. I've been to Iceland once before. Not on my dime. I was actually invited for the Reykjavik Open. Had an awful, awful tournament. Will not be invited back, but it was beautiful. But it is expensive. Iceland is very expensive. It's expensive on food. It's expensive on everything just because of the lack of access. It's just hard to go places. You gotta rent a car. It just adds up. There are cheaper options, and they're not going to be Reykjavik, but they're also really difficult to get to. Like, you're going to need to drive. You better have, like, a winter driving license if you're trying to visit Iceland on a budget. Because you're going to need a car. And if you don't have a car, you're not going anywhere in Iceland. But it's also not easy to drive in Iceland during the winter. So if you go during summer, I'm sure it's fine, but... I have an app to help you? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, just make friends with Icelandic people who have a car. Easy. No. Yeah, not a place to visit on a budget, in my opinion. It's pretty difficult. Yes, there's winter driving licenses. Or, sorry, I wouldn't say a winter driving license. But for example, in Finland, when you're getting your full license, you basically need to drive like 30 minutes in the dark on an icy road. On a simulation. At least in Oulu. I don't know if this is the test for all the other cities in Finland, but up north in Oulu, my mom had to pass like this 45-minute driving test, like pitch black on the simulator. You can't be tired. You can't like, yeah. It's really difficult to drive in the dark on icy roads. Oh, it would fail probably 90% of US drivers. I mean, how many US drivers do you think actually even experience snow? Oh, I guess maybe in the winter places like Minnesota and stuff. The driving tests in Europe are much more strict than the driving tests in America. So for example, in America or even in Canada, I mean, I did a driving school to get my license a little earlier. You can basically start driving at 16 with your parents, and then you need to like pass this test. If you actually go through the exams, it's only like 8 months or something after. Like, you can basically get it when you turn 18, effectively. But in Germany and in Finland and stuff, you gotta pay like $1,000 to go through the full driving school. And you actually gotta go to classes, you gotta take down notes, you got all these paper tests, and then you also have simulation tests, and then you have also on-road tests. And the on-road test is not a, oh, can you start up the car? Can you turn left? Make a right? Can you maybe park? You don't even need a parallel park. Can you just park? Can you drive backwards and not hit the curb? And that's your American driving tests. In Finland, it's like, okay, can you drive for 45 minutes in pitch black on ice? Yeah, that's why they're expensive in Finland and stuff. But it's so different. I would say people in Finland can drive. Checkmate! With 0.08 seconds left! Woo! But I do think German tests are probably the most expensive out of all the European ones. Yeah. So. That's crazy, Rurf. But yeah, I do think that learning how to drive on ice is probably a wasted skill on most drivers, just because you don't get that much ice. But also, I think it's good to have mandatory requirements for some of these things just to lessen the chance of road accidents. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Vic, how's it going? What's up? Yeah, but there's nothing you can do in Finland to not drive on ice. It's just covered in ice for half the year. That's why they made my mom take a 45-minute test of driving in pitch black on ice. You know? Like, there's just nothing you can do. They don't have, like, what are you gonna do? Spread salt on the roads? No, you can't do that. It is what it is. Finland's just covered in ice for half the year, for more than half the year. So people have to learn it. Yeah, no, they didn't just hate my mom in particular. Everybody was forced to go through this, because if you don't go through it, just imagine all the accidents when people get on the road and it's winter and it's icy and it's like, yeah. Yeah, you have to learn how to drive on black ice. It's pretty crazy. I never did. As a Canadian, it's actually crazy. No, I just had to take a couple turns, not crash into another car, go on the freeway for a little bit, didn't even have to parallel park, and I got my driver's license. It was good. I think I passed it on my first try. So, I'll take it. Oh yeah, change your tires for winter, obviously. Yeah. Nice, Jake. Thanks, Bovin. Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, driving on ice can be a little counterintuitive, is also what I've heard. I've not personally driven on ice that much. Just because when I did have a car, I was living in LA and I don't drive in the winter here. So. No, ice is dangerous for driving. But not if you know how to do it correctly, which is why they teach you. In North America, we learn through experience. Has anyone thought about maybe that's not a good thing? Maybe it's not good that we're all learning through experience. Maybe it's good to have the experience before we get on the road. I'm just saying. Yeah, see, in Finland, they just teach you how to deal with it. Oh man, it's crazy. I used to do so many road trips with my parents going to chess tournaments. And there were so many times when it's just like middle of the night. And there was this one time my dad's car, just the lights stopped working. Like there were no front lights, no back lights. And we were like, oh my gosh, what do we do? So anyways, we just stop at like the nearest like farmhouse. We literally find a farmhouse to stay at. And the guy like comes out, pulls out his kit, and starts working on our car. And gets it fixed in like 15 minutes. And we were like, oh my gosh. And I also got free hot chocolate. So yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It was really, really wholesome. Yes, it was really wholesome. While they were trying to figure out the car and they brought their flashlights out, it was in the middle of winter, it was freezing, and they just gave me hot chocolate and I was just sitting inside. I was like 6 or 7 or something. It was really wholesome. But yeah, it's just one of those situations where in Finland, if you can be so so screwed. This is pre phones, really. This was like 2007. So you couldn't like really call anyone. You couldn't really do much. You just had to hope that somebody could fix it for you. Yeah. So. We did have phones in 2007, but you gotta understand, Northern Finland is not exactly like a, oh yeah, you know, just pull into the nearest Shell station. we don't really, you can't really do that up there. Yeah, people have really helped in Finland if you need it. It was crazy. It was cool. But what I mean was more like it was pre-internet. You couldn't just Google what the issue was, or you couldn't be like, okay, I need someone to help me at this intersection. Oh gosh, Murph. Pre-chat GPT. It's true. Oops. That was not a free bishop. I don't know why I thought it was a free bishop, but it looked a little like a free bishop. But I remember, like, my family would print out Google Maps on paper because we were too cheap for GPS. And then we would, like, have to follow these instructions in the middle of the woods. You guys don't understand how... Okay, well, I mean, you do probably understand, because probably a lot of you guys have lived in more rural areas, but literally 70% of Finland is just forest. So we'll get these Google Map instructions, and we'll have these random stays that are in the middle of the woods, and it's not like it's sus in the middle of woods. It's not like a, ooh, haunted, you know, Resident Evil 7 cult in the middle of woods. No, it's just like a regular inn in the woods. Yeah, you would just print it out, and then it would be like, turn left at the intersection that has like these 2 big trees, and it's just like, bro. Obviously they had names and they would try to describe it, and we would like try to print it out with the pictures, and you'd be like, okay, but do these trees match the trees on my fucking map? And I'm just like, oh my god, it was so crazy. Driving in Finland pre-GPS was crazy. Now, they would have street names, obviously, but it's in the middle of the forest, so literally all streets look the same, and like they would try to give picture descriptions. Yeah, you know how like when you used to print these out, they used to have pictures of like this intersection with this sign and stuff like that. Well, you wouldn't always have that in Finland just because it's the middle of the woods, so you would just get like these pictures of trees. And it was just like, okay, well, did we turn left at the right tree? So yeah, there was a lot of getting lost in forests and stuff as a kid. I'm actually really surprised that we never actually got lost. But yeah. Finland. Oh gosh, the small farmer roads are so bad. They're so bad that you just... Yeah, who knows? Are you in the right place? Maybe. Maybe not. Find out when you get there. Exactly. You know, oh my gosh. I had to learn orienteering in Finland, not even as a joke. Like, I think in America or in Canada, I've never learned orienteering. I don't even know if my classmates know how to use a compass. It's something that maybe your school has an orienteering class or something like that. And you can like sign up for it, but in Finland, it's a requirement for you to learn orienteering because they have signs, and if you don't understand the signs, you don't know what orienteering is. Oh my gosh, bro. You did an orienteering race once? Okay, so orienteering is the most Finnish sport possible. I have the most absurd childhood. Like, I have a really, really random childhood where if you are not familiar with Finnish culture, you're just not going to understand like what happened in my life. Yeah, if you did like Cub Scouts or something, you might have experienced this, but it's literally survival skills. Obviously, there's actual orienteering races in Finland for whatever reason, but so it's basically like a sport where you use a map and compass to navigate from point A to point B. And apparently, wow, there's an international orienteering federation. You think they have more or less scandals than FIDE? So basically, what happens in these is that you are in the forest, yeah? You are handed a map. Like a real physical map. Literally a real physical map. Hey Noah Ra, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you. And depending on where you are... Single afternoon? No, we had like 2 weeks of orienteering. No, I lived so far up north, man. Dude. I lived so far up north. We had compasses, we had maps. We did this in like the parks, and then we also did this in the forest. Because you had to go through a system of all of their symbols. And they have like, so for actual courses, they put flags that you can like win and stuff like that. It's like a scavenger hunt. It's effectively orienteering is a scavenger hunt for nature enthusiasts. Like, that's basically what it was. But yeah, these are actual there's competitions for this. I don't do this personally as a competition. Like, no thank you. No thank you. I have no interest in doing this as a contest. I don't know what geocache is, but it sounds pretty similar. You're gonna get a taxi. No, but the point of these is that if you're ever lost in the forest, because you get lost in the forest, you can follow symbols to find your way out. And you also start understanding, like, the terrain. Like, when you look at topography maps and stuff like that, you can identify each of these individual things, like how high this hill is. You can identify, oh, this is like a lake, this is a river, it can go... Did it for content? Oh, that is so funny. But yeah, no, we just did this as actual school classes. It was great. I liked it. I like it. Yeah. True! Next time I get lost in the forest, I'm just gonna message Rainbow and be like, hey bro, get me out. Orienteering live does not seem that much fun. You need to really... Yeah, I mean, it could do it. You would have to plan it out. It's not a shock collar. Oh my gosh, I had dinner with Alex the other night and we were literally talking about the shock collar and she just comes out unprompted. Like, okay, well the conversation actually started because of Hassan and the dog and stuff like that. Because I was joking that my cat never gets, like, there's no collar on my cat. Alex was like, oh yeah, I had the shock collar on highest setting and it was actually kind of nice. And I was like, alright girl. But anyways, this is not a shock collar, it's just a regular collar. Oh, that's great, Fairy. I don't think we have that. Aw. Yeah. I mean, I don't actually know how much I've truly learned from orienteering. Because I'm not gonna remember what any of the things are at this point. So. Yup. Not my words, her words. Oh no. The trees talk to me. Orienteering doesn't need to be survival... Excuse me. Doesn't need to be survival skills. You can do it for fun. Apparently, Extra Emily did it for fun. But I do think that if you live far up enough north where there is a really large wilderness... I'm saying wilderness. Like, you guys don't understand what wilderness is. Unless you're from, I don't know, Alaska. Like, you have not experienced true wilderness. Even Ohio. There's a lot of cornfields. There's a lot of farms. True wilderness is not farms. It's just, at some point, it's just like forest. And it's just forest after that too. And that's it. Yeah. So, it's hard to get to true wilderness these days. It's really difficult. True wilderness is Toronto. Yeah, in Canada, like if you go a little north, that's where wilderness starts. But yeah. Very Finnish things. There's probably so much niche Finnish culture out there. There's like so much just random stuff. I don't even know if it all exists anymore. The other thing you gotta learn in school is plants. So every year during summer, you have to go out in the wild and pick out 6 different plants and perfectly preserve them in like a book. Have like this type of paper over it so that it stays. And you have to submit it at the start of the week for your next year after your summer vacation to prove that you went outside, collected plants, and got acquainted with nature. I'm not making this up. Like, I remember every single summer, I would be like, oh, this is yarrow. This is, you know, like buttercup. This is lavender. This is, yeah, like we literally, it was a touching grass test. You had to collect at least 6. It was yes, it was like herbal studies. It sounds crazy, I think, to people, but it was actually a lot of fun. And you had to like put down the scientific name. You had to do it in this like, they gave you a specific style that you had to write it out in. Hello, Chris. Hello. If you did it, you failed. You get grades docked. It was literally herbology. It was literally herbology. I always got stung by stinging nettles. Oh yeah, mushroom picking is extremely popular. Oh my gosh. When I was in kindergarten, there was this, I wouldn't call it a scandal, but I so clearly remember this one time our kindergarten went on a field trip to go pick berries. So, you would think that they would let us pick these berries and take them home, but no. It was a bit of a scandal because the principal of that kindergarten got all of these like 5 and 6-year-olds to pick the berries on this field trip. And what happened to the berries was that it was sold for profit. I just thought it was really funny, but my mom was like telling me this, like, oh, did you not bring any berries back? You went on a field trip to like pick berries. And I was like, no, I didn't get to take any back. It was really funny. So anyways, but yeah, I was much more of a berry picker than I was ever a mushroom picker. Cranberries, mostly. Cranberries and blueberries are the most popular berries to be picked in Finland. Even Torres, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hello to Brazil. Yeah. But it was funny. Ah! Oh, it's all good. Queen. Yeah, but berry picking was great. I like berries. And then we had a freezer where we put all of our berries in the summer. Oh, yeah, in Finland, cranberries are picked. So you have these, like, scoop things. And then you, like, scoop up the entire plant and you pull it and only the berries come off and not the leaves. So, I think we probably have different cranberries because I've seen American cranberries and for some reason, they're the size of an eyeball. Same for American blueberries. We have different species of berries. We have bilberries, which are a much smaller type of blueberry. And then there's also like these type of small cranberries. I think in America, you guys have different styles of berries. Like, American blueberries are for some reason like this big. And every time I look at an American blueberry, I'm like, damn, are you a grape? Like, are you seriously, are you secretly a grape? But I don't think we have the same berries. Like, there is an actual factual Finnish type of... Because blueberries in America also grow on bushes. We have, like, really, really low plants. Yeah. I don't know what happened to American blueberries, man. I truly don't know what happened. They're just different. I don't think it's the same species, so I'm not gonna go as far as say they're GMO, but they're just completely different. They don't even taste the same as Finnish blueberries. But it might also just be because it's engineered a little. Yeah. Nice. We also have cloudberries, and we have blackberries, and we have gooseberries, and we have lingonberries. Yeah, but lingonberries... Oh yeah, lingonberries are maybe the ones I'm thinking of. No, cranberries too. We also have cranberries. We have a ton of different berries in Finland. There's also wild strawberries, and those are really small. Cloudberries also taste terrible. I never liked cloudberry. The only way I would eat it if it was a jam, after you've added a ton of sugar to it. Which, at that point, is it even... Like, what even is the point? You know? Cloudberries are so sour. They're not good. My personal opinion. Blueberries a lot better. I like wild strawberries the most, though. I'm a wild strawberry person. My parents ate gooseberries. I did not like them. Not a gooseberry person either. No, cloudberries taste like... They're just sour. They're sour AF. They're just not great. But yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Gooseberries make good lingerie? You mean licorice? Did you possibly confuse licorice with lingerie? I can see how you might think they're the same word or similar, but those are two very different things. I can see how it would make good licorice. I don't know about the other one. Oh. You do mean it. It's a brand name. Interesting. Interesting. He said what he said. It's true. I like it. Hell yeah. I have no idea what this is. Victoria's Secret. We're actually gonna swap over to poker. But if anybody wants to hit level 6 on Star, feel free to submit your screenshot, because we'll give you a wheel spin. Hey, Invalid, thanks so much for the 15 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, and Caspian for the 10 gifted subs. What the heck? Yo, thank you guys. Hey, Krassu. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you guys. No, wheel spins are level 6. I'll be level 6. But appreciate it very much. Thank you also to Philemon for collecting channel points, getting 230k. I will send you out your chess set on Monday. That's the day I slotted into my calendar to do it. So we'll get that done. And yeah, we'll play some poker now. So if you're watching on YouTube, do come over to Twitch, because that's where we'll have the poker. So I prefer Finnish licorice over American licorice. The American licorice we have here is Twizzlers, and it's not great. And I'm saying American because Canada doesn't even have licorice. It's just Twizzlers. If you're watching on Twitch, you can keep staying on Twitch. Also, if you have not yet already checked out G2A for all your gaming needs, oops, do check it out. They're awesome because we all like to save a little money. If you save a little money, you can maybe get your, you know, your supposed girlfriend a better Christmas gift. Hey, not boo-boo. I actually have a skin, like, I will publish my nighttime routine soon. TM. I've had so many things going on. I haven't been able to do it yet. But I'm gonna have a skincare routine post very, 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 very soon. Okay, so, let's play some, let's see what we got. We'll play some, oh, there's a Big O tournament. Ooh, okay, cool. Big O and 100 NL cash on Phenom. Skincare, a lot of skincare. I'm not gatekeeping. It's a very complicated skincare routine. And I don't wear foundation ever, is my secret. Alright, goodbye YouTube. Come over to Twitch. Thank you so much, Yasel, for the 10 buckaroos over on YouTube. Appreciate it if you guys are watching on YouTube. Twitch is where we're gonna stream the poker, because I cannot figure out YouTube's laws around streaming poker, so hop on over. But thank you, Yasel, for the 10 bucks.